There we go. Okay, let's see how that goes. Close this. Oh yeah, I should probably have this open just in case. Alright. We're good on that, so grab that page. This should be fine. Right. Yeah, I'll explain it whenever somebody asks. Pink emerald would probably be the best color. Hello, Alex. And as you can see, I have chat on screen this time. Yeah, just trying out a few things. Some stuff I might have forgotten, so I'll have to look up what I have set up on that later. But yeah, right now I have artwork on the side and some stuff I plan on doing on top. So like one could be like goals and stuff like that, like up here. Another has like my me having an HP bar. So right now I'm not doing anything with it, but maybe like in the future I could be like, oh, okay, whoever's the person to knock out my character, I don't know, maybe I'll do like a small drawing or something for them or something like that. You know, just whatever to try to have fun with it. But that probably won't happen until, you know, following increases or something like that. But something to think about in the future. So for now, I'm just going to work on this comic page, but I do want to make another avatar for Becky to swap into, or costume for Becky to swap into later down the line. So if not this month, then definitely next month, because I'll be more free next month. But yeah, I try to take some time to, you know, make things look more interesting. And then let me just check to see if I can. I think it's over here. Yeah. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, so like I made like a few donation sounds and stuff like that, and like icons that show up. One of them is slightly leaning towards the lewd area, but that's if somebody spends a lot or donates a lot. So, I mean, it's like over, it's like 300 or higher. So I'm not expecting anything like that to happen anytime soon. But I put it there just for the fun of it. Yeah, I like the slideshow too. I had to size up the slots for it to make sure it fit right, but I like how it came out. Debating on if I should slim it down, but for now I like it how it is. And yeah, hopefully the chat box won't be too bad where it is, because I know that, you know, if I move around my art or whatever, depending on what I'm working on, might get, you know, in the way, or the chat box might be in the way. But I think that's something I'll just have to tweak over time. But yeah, just trying to make it look more interesting, because there's, like I've said before, there's a lot that I actually want to do, and I'm trying to push things towards me getting to work on them and stuff like that. So I'm trying to put in the effort. I'm trying. But definitely next month is when I'll be able to do more with my time. So yeah, just been trying to put in the effort. But yes, welcome everyone. For now, this is just a chill stream, so just testing things out to see if everything looks okay. But yeah, I hope everyone's been doing alright. I know, been on and off with me streaming and all that, so I'm trying to stream more. That's why I'm putting in all this effort, because I plan on streaming more. And then I'm probably gonna look at what I do, and I'm thinking that depending on, you know, what I do for certain streams, I might host them on different platforms. So like one day will be for Picardo, another day YouTube, and then the others will be for Twitch, and go on from there. So from what I'm thinking of is, obviously Picardo will have the more risque streaming, because I'm allowed to do so on there. For Twitch, I'm thinking of swapping over to more gaming related stuff, and then YouTube will get will primarily get the general drawing streams. That's what I'm thinking right now. I might change that around, but that's my initial thought. But yeah, just been doing stuff like that, and then I'm trying to work on stuff for World Gates' anniversary, which is a little not harder, but just like trying to figure out what's the best thing to do for it. Because it's like, do I just draw some characters to represent it, or do I draw characters from all of my series, or should I make it risque? Stuff like that. So I'm trying to decide which the best approach to go with it, because I want to start making at least one pick for each day this week. Go. Try to grab whatever I can. And then it's just a matter of, you know, what do I do with the artwork afterwards? It's like, will I make it only for Patreon and Subscribe Star, or will I do like a public thing or whatever sounds the best. And then I do want to work on Ask the Cast and stuff like that this week too. But yeah, this not sure if this will be a short stream or not. Kind of just gonna go until I die done for the night. But yeah, figured I'd spend the time to work on IHAT. I wanted to have this done last week, but my time was a bit split for me. But I'll try to get as much of all the things I'm working on done as quickly as possible. Anyway, hope everyone else is doing alright. Oh yeah, doesn't FNAF come out next week? Yes, yes it does. Oh yeah, watch that. But yeah, for now I have both the Twitch dashboard and my normal streaming dashboard open to see if I can only do like the lewd language notification thing will show up on either, so that way I can decide, see which one I can turn off or not. Other than that, just doing what I'm doing. I saw Kip Tete's standee for their character. I thought that looked good. I'm not sure if I'll do a double-sided thing if I go into standees. If I do, it'll probably have to be like a special case or certain characters or something like that. It's one of those things where it's like, would I be able to keep them in the pose that they're in and make it look good? I'm sure I could, but just something to think about. But yeah, when I get the chance, I think I'll test that out with Raz. See how that'll look. If I do go into standees, maybe I'll do like the first set to be the Creamfield girls. Like the first 5 characters. Let me know if you have a hard time hearing me. And you might see Becky bounce up and down every once in a while. I think that's just linked to the music for whatever reason. So she might bounce up if it spikes or something. So yeah, that might happen. I might have to do some tweaking on that. Probably in the future I can adjust when she reacts, and I'll be able to like speak louder. So that'll have to be like a future thing. And I am thinking of doing like a animatic type of animation video thing for YouTube, just to spice things up. Just have to think of a decent story that I want to do with it, or maybe I'll just make them in shorts. So like, just do like whatever ideas. Like I don't know, one of them could be waking, one of them could be something humorous, or whatever combination of ideas. Just make them short and simple. Yeah, like kind of like those videos you'd see of like, you know, people doing voiceovers for like comic pages, and it's just like a few panels of like the characters talking or whatever, or characters just have like limited movement, um, but it's like enough to convey, you know, what the characters are doing and stuff like that, and whatever the humor is, you know, they use sound effects and stuff. So something like that, just something short and simple, and then maybe in the future I can do something bigger. That way it doesn't soak up a lot of time, but you know, just something to have fun with. Maybe use like lesser characters or something, or you know, familiar characters. Like I don't know, have Marcy cooking at home, and she like tells the girls, you know, to take a bath, or you know, there she like leaves them in the bathtub for whatever reason, but then she realizes like, oh crap, I left them alone too long, and she runs back and they've used like crazy amounts of bubble bath or something. Or show like Skylar looking all menacing and sinister, but then he's just, you know, making something tasty for Marcy. Any particular clips? There's been several, but I can quickly look for some that've gotten my attention as of late. Let me check real quick, because there's always something with me. It's like, oh, what inspired you? Do you have until the end of time? Anyway, let me see what's a good one. Scroll. I watch way too much shit all at once. Is this a good one? Guess I'll pick this one for now. So, this isn't like the best one, but this is like one of the most recent ones that I've watched. So there's that one, and I'll find... here's definitely a decent one. Here's another, and then I'll find one more. One more that's a little closer to what I might do. Let me see, I think they're this name. No, that's not it. No. Where are you? Yeah, this is the one. Not specifically this animation, but let's see what's a good one. Sure, can do this one. Where's the link address? There it is. Actually, we'll see this one. This one's better. and this is the third one. So stuff like this gets my attention. So it's been making me want to do something simple, or if I can't do it complicated, I can try. But just been on my mind. Because I know some of which I can do if it's not like super complicated, but I do want to like make it look nice. Why did this go to save? Just in case, let's save this. There we go. Oh, thank you. I try. I try when I can. Why did you get filled in? And there's like other animatics still that have gotten my attention, but those are like the first ones that came up or came to mind. Ones by like Chunky Moon or CRD Fun are good ones. I think what are their name? I think it's like Celerum or something like that. Does good ones, but they're just like, you know, some of them are just like comic pages with voiceovers and stuff like that. But then other ones are like a little bit more animated. So I want to do something similar, even if they're like really short. The only downside would be that I probably won't be using voiceovers anytime soon. It'll probably just have to be like, you know, sound effects similar to like either Animal Crossing or, you know, just like little blips type of thing for dialogue. Because it'll probably be a while before I do anything with actual voices. Or if I do voices, it'll probably just be me tweaking my voice in like Audacity or something multiple times. But yeah, just something that I've been thinking about. Okay, so we're obviously doing Emerald first, so let me move this over. We'll work on that later. Some spots right there. I'll get to it. Yeah, I'll get to the spots that I'm missing in her hair in a moment. I need to bridge that. Oh, like those type of things. Yeah, I've been thinking of doing stuff like those too. Some of them have been from like FNAF memes and stuff like that I was thinking about. So I might do something like that, or maybe the sound bit from the I Like Big Butts song of the beginning part of the like, oh my god, Becky, look at her butt, and have like I don't know, maybe Lucy be the one that says that, and Becky's just standing next to her, staring, going like, what the hell? I was thinking of stuff of doing something like that, so that could be fun. Yeah, let me grab what I need from these. Yeah, I can do the sound clip stuff too. That'll be fun. I believe that's what we're going for with her. Because we don't really show that part of her face too often. Let me just check the previous comic pages. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, that part of her face is rarely seen. Okay, it actually goes lower than that. And this is how we learn. So this would be about here. This would be about over here. And let's make it a little bit more styled. There we go. But yeah, that could be fun to do in the future. I didn't realize I didn't put those in the right layer. So yeah, maybe like in the future, I could probably ask followers like, oh, okay, what's a nice short like voice clip that you think I could do like a short animatic to, and go from there. And I'll just have to cherry pick ones that can work the best. Something funny. Okay, let's do her hair first to make sure I get every open spot. Or at least enough where it matters. Can even do one of like the Moto song. Just have Skylar going like, I like him big, I like him chunky. Could do like some weird alternate timeline where Skylar tells Marcy that he likes bigger women while she's still skinny, and then that's when she goes through like her own efforts to make herself chunky. And then the next time Skylar sees her, he's just like, damn. Where all the OCs at? For now, I just put them as other characters, or like, you know, fan art stuff, because I wasn't sure if I should just have them solely my stuff, but I'm thinking of tossing them in as well. But mostly just Sean's like, yes, I do draw other characters. But yeah, I'll add um I'll add mine as well because I did have Marcy and Jam in there at one point, and then I took them out. But yeah, I can definitely do something where I can like swap over to like 2 different slideshows or something like that. That's not a hard thing to do. Greetings, yes, I am doing well. Just working on this comic page. Okay, let's go to this one. This was the one that got on my nose pressing my buttons. Oh, I just thought of a really good voice clip thing. I'm not gonna say what it is just in case. If I can, I'll try to set that up. I'm gonna try to set up before the end of the month. Shouldn't be too hard, but it'll be funny if I can do it. I still need to do the smash or pass thing of my OCs. That'll be fun. Just have to decide if I'm gonna do like do it the chart method or just have like a slideshow of characters, and then I just say one or the other, or see how everybody's filling the characters, how my followers are filling the characters, and we'll have like the majority decide where they go on in those slots. That could be something fun to do. So yeah, definitely if I don't do any of these things this month, I would like next month to be the start of it. Get the ball rolling. Should be good. Don't know why I put a line over there, but I did. How goes the Chica Drive? Currently it is at 135. So it's only a few from the next pick. I've drawn the first 3, I just didn't color the well, I've drawn 3 picks. I've drawn 0, which has already been colored and posted, and then I drew the first one and the second one. They're just not colored at the moment. I was thinking of doing the rest as line art, but for now I'm just leaving them alone until something happens. I did make it so that if any donations happen on stream, I can put it towards the Chica drive. So that's why I have the bar on top of the screen. So that way I know where it is. For my life bar thing, that's just there for the moment. That's not gonna affect anything for now. That's for an idea that I would like to try when I have more free time. There we go. And let's do this spell. Trying to get all of her empty spots. And don't worry, like I still count PayHip as well, so if PayHip gets anything additional, I'll add it to the bar. So that way they're both linked. I'll probably have to do some tweaking with it, but it should be easy to do. Okay. Alright, now I can get to the next one. I think I'll just do the shirt afterwards. So make sure I got that color. And that's why I noticed that strand next to her cheek. I do want to do more of the $10 tier stuff. So I want to get back into those too. Because a lot of the attention has been on Fat Loaders Club. But $10 stuff needs to thrive as well. I'll probably throw out the current set that I was going to do. Like, I was only working on one pick at the time, but I was like, it's probably nothing. Do something better. We'll see. And she's missing the one on her other cheek. Grab that in a moment.
Emerald usually doesn't take too much time to do, despite having so many colors. Let's clean it up on our face. I don't like that. There we go. Jumping all over the place with these layers. Because there's always like little spots on her, and I'm like, I didn't get you. Technically, this would be a bit green here. Let's clean some of this up. Doesn't look so spotty. But yeah, I hope everyone's been enjoying IHAT and Black Circus so far. I know it's kind of in its slow moments at the right now. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a little slow in for Black Circus for a bit. Like it'll spring back up just a tad when Joanne talks to Big D, but after that it'll be a lot of her thinking to herself type of thing before it gets to the next interesting part. And then for IHAT, it's getting close to the next spicy part for Emerald and Andy, but it'll probably be a few more pages. And then for Secrets, still in the beginning parts of that, but it'll start to ramp up pretty soon because it is a short story, so I don't want to drag things out too much. So some scenes might be a little rushed. Well, not rushed, but like drawing it too quickly or anything. Like just more like get to the point. Yeah. Like I tried to add in as much as necessary for the Secrets comics. Without trying to overdo it. But I'll draw as much as I need to. Let's clean this up. Yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm like, I don't want to drag things out, but I also feel, you know, it should be set up as properly as I can. So it's one of those things where you kind of need certain things to make it work. Just checking. Didn't show this original light, but I think it's fine. It's a bit of her just showing. Hello, welcome. Just doing a test stream for today. If I can, I'll try to stream again tomorrow. Save. Yeah, trying to make it look more interesting, so have the chat on the screen, because I know that's been something people have been asking. At first I wasn't sure how to do it, but now I was like, oh, okay, that's easy. And that's when I realized I should have just covered her eyes next. I was like, I knew I was forgetting something. Probably didn't have to select these, but whatever. Sometimes for eyes I don't have to do that, but I made my choice. Definitely not using that much. I do need to get this for eyelashes. I swear a lot of these sound the same. Let's see how this sounds. I'm gonna have to start branching out into other music because a lot of the ones from this person sound like repeats to me. And it's weird because they come out with like different sets, but then a lot of them just sound like the same music, either rearranged or just very, very, very similar. I'm almost better off just listening to video game music and just deal with the copyright claims. Not like it matters, not like I make anything off of streaming anyway. Shirts. If I made a standee of Becky, she'd probably be the most difficult character to do. Unless she just has multiple pieces to swap. Where it's like, okay, here's Becky with her clothes on, clothes off, bra only, I don't know. Or like lingerie only. And that's when I realized this part going to be another part of her shirt, or I guess logically it would be the shirt since it's supposed to be big on her. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Kind of go either way. So Alex, did you bother doing that restoration thing? I got like 1 medal on that thing because all I cared about was the special skin that you could get for one of the characters. There was like some effort put in, but half the time I was just like, I barely know what the hell I'm doing in this mode. I thought I could get the cooking medal, but then it was like, I don't know. I think I would have had to get one of the items that lets me carry over my resources, but even then I was just like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I keep forgetting that contingency contracts do trimmings in the first week. So I keep forgetting to try to get that medal. I mean, ultimately the medals don't do anything, but it's one of those things where it's like, it would be fun to try. Okay, I'm gonna swap over to this. Much better. Sonic Frontiers has really fucking good music. Seriously, I think Ghost is like one of the best side bosses. You don't fight it directly, you have to actually go through an obstacle course to deal with it. You can't damage it normally. He drains your health. Or it drains your health. And then for the updated version, it just attacks you more often and drains your rings faster. There we go. Next is her collar. Such a fun boss. I think honestly that should be the majority of Sonic bosses, instead of just run over and hit them a billion times or do whatever exploit that lets you hit them a ridiculous amount of times. You should just it should just be Sonic going through the motions of an obstacle course. I mean, they've done that before with older bosses, but I think that should be a little bit more on the norm. Because like even with in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, the secret boss in that game, or final boss technically, you had to direct missiles at him in order to hit him while going through like an asteroid belt and collecting your rings so that way you don't die. And then after you get him out of his ship, you have to go through the asteroid belt again to collect rings, and then you can ram yourself into him. but you couldn't just like ram into him repeatedly. You could only hit him like one time, and then you'd have to do it all over again within however many rings you had. So I think the bosses from Sonic 3 and Knuckles basically made Sonic put in a little bit more work. The ones from Sonic 2 were pretty easy, but they had like a little bit more effort into them. Like they weren't like just jump over and kill them, although you could do that with a lot of them. Some of them you had to pay attention. I think the easiest boss was probably Chemical Plant. Then again, you could kill the first boss rather quickly too if you knew what you were doing. I do like that in Sonic 2, the Death Egg bosses, you had no rings, so you had to like actually know what you were doing to not screw up. Because like the Mecha Sonic boss, or Silver Sonic, whichever, no, I think he's Mecha. You could kill him rather quickly, but sometimes you could like get cocky and be like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna blitz him, but then he catches you with like, no, his spikes can kill you if you're not hitting him correctly. And if he transforms into the ball form soon enough, then he could catch you off guard with that too, because you're too busy trying to just blitz him. I think what people don't know is when he does the dash move, you can sit there and and rev up your spin attack. So he'll run past you the first time and he'll actually take damage, and then he'll run past you the second time and take more damage. And then when he stops to rev up his spikes again, you could let go of the spin dash, and right when you get to him, jump and you'll hit him, and then you'll walk backwards to safety. So that's always been fun to do against that boss. Why are you disjointed? There we go. What song is this one? I guess I can just put these up. Which is wearing, because it's the same thing. Do I have colors for this already? Let's find out. Yeah, I can use this. Yeah. Okay, I think Emerald side is done. Next is Andy. It shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, he never is. He's very simple. Hello, welcome. Just doing a test stream for today. So yeah, actually, let me see if I can show you guys some of the features that I've put in. Here we go. I just won't play one of them because might be a little too lewd, but I don't know. I might debate on just doing it anyway. So let me go to them. Okay, so this is what will chime up when I get a follow. So we got Emerald up there, being all happy. Might lower it down so that way it's a little bit more separated from the health bar thing. Next is if I get a subscription. So we got Douglas. Oh, you were sick? Hope you're feeling better now. Resup is basically the same thing. Donations. Now I think I have to do this individually, or else certain things might show up that shouldn't. So let me see. Because that says test donation, but is that going to make the thing that I'm thinking of show up? Where is it? Well, one of them is Marcy, but that's not the one I want to test. So this is if like $5 or whatever is put in. So we'll get this Marcy with her amazed look on her face. I'll have to make sure the donation, Chica's donation drive doesn't get messed with. So I'll change that. I'll change that back if it gets altered. Stay hydrated. Have a little bit of water left. And when I say a little, I mean like these were drops. So I will grab some more water in a moment. Still some vertigo, maybe because he hasn't eaten. Well, yeah, you need to eat. Eat something. The hell. Then we got this test, this donation. Nice, wholesome Mama Marcy. Then we got this one. Then we got this one. And the last one I will not play for the moment. Because that one's a bit much. But if it ever comes up, then that'll be a fun time. So now let me change this back. $135, so let me end it. There we go. Put that back to normal. So yeah, those will pop up. And looks like my character avatar thingy, the boss. Reset. Is that Kevin? I don't know why it's doing that. Do I think it was at 400k. Mode fixed. Blah 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 blah. Curve. I think everything else is fine. That should be fine. Alright. Set. There we go. That's back to normal. What time is it over here? It's 10. It's almost 10:30 p.m. for me over here. Ah, non-outfit. All right, let me swap over. It's 7:20 over there. You goddamn future man. So we got that. Let me change the book.
go. It's probably gotta be. It's probably an easier way to swap that, but I think it's fine. You're Italian. Goddamn Italians always from the future telling us what's gonna happen before it happens. It's like the sun's gonna come up. God damn it, future man. All right, let me put on some music. Do. Let's do this one. Can close that. Oh yes, that I agree. You guys make good food. I'm not complaining. Shit. It's like, hey, we got food from the future. It's like, God damn you, future people. Trying to make this easier on myself. I've been working on Andy. Probably clean up her hair a little bit so I can see it. But yeah, I do want to make more outfits for Becky, so it'll be fun to make more alternate avatars and all that. Because I was thinking of making like a bedhead Becky, where she like barely gets out of bed. Save.
shirt. Damn, this song is going in hard. No, this is from Sonic Frontiers. I have yet to look at Pizza Tower. I only seen like the main character and that's it. I know nothing else about that game. One of these days I'll have to like look at some gameplay and be like, okay, what the hell is this? Yeah, there are a lot of good mods. I do like that the developers actually took some of that to heart and made their bosses like stupid strong. And then of course there's always extreme mode where Sonic's stats are fixed and I think he dies in one hit or something like that. I think it's extreme mode where he dies in one hit. And then there's that challenge in the DLC where you have to defeat the first 3 bosses with only 400 rings. And you have to perfect parry all of them. And I think perfect parry is only like 1 second. It's either 1 second or it's like frame 1 or something like that. Oh yeah, I've seen that meme where they have the boss do the dance. Not sure if that was like an actual mod or if they like took that into a 3D editor and had them and animated them dancing, and then just composite that into the video. It was a mod. Oh, that's crazy. But I'm glad that Sega's actually really chill with the fan games and mod community for Sonic games and all that. Like they just let it go. Which says a lot for that company, because other companies like Nintendo would probably never allow it. Well, most likely never allow it. Have I had interest in Yu-Gi-Oh? I still play it every now and then. I still think it has its problems, but I still play it. Like nowadays I mostly play it just to kind of learn if there's any like a mechanic that I would be interested in trying to use in my own card game, but like make tweaks and stuff like that to make it, you know, more fun. And that's when I realized I should probably tweak the sleeves. So let's do that in a moment. So yeah, let's mess with this for a moment. Just have to remember she's not wearing the shirt that she got herself. She's wearing one of Andy's clothes. Maybe that's what I'll do one day. I'll just stream myself playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Get my ass handed to me. Because I just don't play meta decks at all. I just play whatever I'm interested in. Or trying to make some weird hodgepodge deck that shouldn't have any ability to win a game, but sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. Or a lot of times it probably doesn't, but there'd be weird moments where it's like, this should not have won. Like, I have a god deck that doesn't even make sense the way I use it. But yeah, if I ever do stream myself playing Yu-Gi-Oh, I'll just probably call it the Salty Stream Games of Yu-Gi-Oh or something like that. Or like call it Salty Games and then put Yu-Gi-Oh. I need to play Skullgirls again. Still a little bit miffed over them removing and altering content, but it is what it is. Yeah, like, you should definitely eat something and drink plenty of water. And if it's like something where you have to be careful about how much you eat and all that, just, you know, start small. and work your way up, or you know, try to eat something that doesn't upset you. Just be careful. Thank you. I'll probably stop in like another 15 minutes or so. But I definitely wanted to get some work done on it. Yeah, she's a bit miffed that Andy's into bigger titties, but he assures her that he likes small ones too. So she's perfectly fine as she is. Oh no, she won't get fat. This story is not weight gain. It has some slight weight gain, but it has nothing to do with it. And even the slight weight gain is like not really that big of a deal. Oh yeah, the theme around this is more that Andy buys a sex slave through hypnotism, but then she has like her own deal, because like if she removes the collar, she freaks the fuck out and stuff like that. And it's more about like how is he going to keep her around, because I'm debating on if like his landlord or whatever finds out that she's here, and so if Andy plans on keeping her there, then his rent's gonna go up. And that's when Emerald has to find work, which will lead to why she's working at the hot dog stand, or the hot dog restaurant place in the mall. And then there's other elements that I won't say yet. Some of it's been kind of hinted, but I like it when some people figure it out and others don't. So I try to see who sees where things are going to go before they get there. Because I tend to do that. I tend to toss in little hidden stuff a lot of the time. Okay, next is spacing up. So yeah, once I'm done with the flat coloring, I think I'll call it for tonight. And then if I can, I'll try to get this done tomorrow. And I'm gonna try to work on other stuff tonight too, if I can. Since they will be a little bit faster to work on. Oh, I will. Although, sleeping for me is like, I don't know, going to bed at like 5 in the morning and then waking up at like 7 in the morning. Maybe 9 if I'm feeling frisky. It's like, ooh, let's get fancy here, I'm gonna sleep slightly longer. Yeah, my sleep schedule is fucked. At some point I will try to give myself more sleep, but at the moment it's just a big chunk of time lost if I sleep too long or sleep too much. I mean, technically I'm not beholden to time, aside from, you know, sending out content links for Patreon and all that, but it's just one of those things where I feel that I should try to utilize each of my days as much as possible, so that way I can get stuff done. Because technically I could just be like, you know, content gets posted when it's ready and that's the end of it, like there's no set schedule, but I'm trying to at least have some sense of consistency. I mean, I've been doing that for years, so is it healthy? Probably not. But it's what I've been doing. There are very few Sonic games that do not have good music. I think there's only been like, what, 3 games that don't have good music? Maybe 4 if you stretch it with certain like versions of a game. I guess the question is now with Sonic games, what are they doing with classic continuity? Since they're treating classic Sonic and modern Sonic as separate characters. So I'm curious if they're just gonna have like 2 different storylines now. Or if like the classic universe just has simple storylines and the modern one is the one that, you know, the comics and all that are going to factor in. Because they kind of already did that by saying that Styx exists in the modern games now. Same thing for Tangle. Which is probably safe to say that Whisper is part of it as well. And then we have the new character Trip. So hopefully she shows up in the comics at some point.
Okay. All that's left is the cushion they're sitting on. Probably make another color. Actually, let me see. It's like my. Nah, I'll just say it's another cushion case. That way. Let me see. This might depend on what he has in his bed in chapter 1. And I only show his body below. No, he has a regular one, but I think it's fine if I just say he has more than 2 beanbags. And with that, that'll be the end of tonight's stream. Thank you everybody for coming. This was a okay test. I'll definitely change up the slideshow artwork to have my characters more, so that way, show off my stuff. I definitely want to work on more avatar stuff for Becky, so I'll do that when I get a chance. But yeah, this is a good thing. I could probably move the chat over a bit further to the right, so that way there's not that open gap right there. You know what? Let's do that right now, just so I don't forget. So yeah, let's just do that right now. There we go. So chat's over there now. But yeah, if I can stream tomorrow, I will. But if not, then next month is definitely when I want to start doing more things and become more active and all that. But yeah, thank you for coming. Um, myself, I hope you feel better. Definitely take it easy when you're trying to eat and all that, so you don't make yourself sicker, or you know don't mess something up. But yeah, I hope you feel better. And if you're already recovering, then I hope it just keeps going. But yeah, for everybody else, I hope everyone has a good night. Um, on Patreon, or not Patreon, on Discord, I will let you guys know if I stream again. But if not, it'll definitely be next month. So yeah, I hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye bye.